This is the oscillator part of the circuit. When we hold this MOSFET to ground, we get about a 10 kilohertz square wave. When I connect it to 3.3 volts, which I will do here by taking it off ground, if I can get it loose. Get that in there, you jerk. Set this down for a second. Okay. So we have the power supply on 3.3 volts. The chips are running at 12 volts. And I don't think this other guy's doing anything over here. But so let's go back to 3.3 volts here. And that is this probe. So connect it. Now we are at 4.5 kilohertz, which is good. So all we did was switch, so pretty much the serial cable. We'll switch this between 3.3 volts and ground, and switch those square waves between 4.5 kilohertz and 10 kilohertz. So to prove that it still works, let's disconnect this, re-ground it, and there it is, 10 kilohertz output. Okay, we're at 85.1 megahertz. This is transmitting a 1 right now. We have a 3.3 volt serial TTL adapter here that's connected to a terminal here. So when I press space, it'll type in the terminal, change the voltages here, which will change the frequencies on this voltage controlled oscillator, which will go out from some alligator clips to our FM transmitter. So if I go here, press space, you can see it shift to the left there. That hump on the left is the 0. And that's pretty much the transmission section of it. And I can choose different letters. It's up to the decoder to decode that properly. Open the reception program. Serial ports by default to transmit 1. We can go down. You can see we have the serial port connected to the serial to the oscope here. So when I press a key on the terminal here, it changes. Let me hit a auto set on that, so you can kind of see what it looks like. Okay, let's zoom out on the time scale. So that's what it looks like. Let's try to make that bigger. You know, just a couple up and down transitions for space. That's F right there. But whatever. In terms of this output, hit the middle mouse button, it'll clear it. If you look at the 2 peaks here, we got 1. That's a second peak down there for 0. And then there's the peak for the 1. Different keys here. And right now my waterfall is a little off scale. So that was a little higher frequency than I imagined. So here's the 2 bits on the waterfall. Clear this with the mouse pointer. If I'm quick enough, I should be able to get both. So clear and press. Oh, that's fine, I guess. Let's see here. And the hardware, serial port comes to here. This goes into that N MOSFET, which changes the voltage to that LM566 voltage controlled oscillator, which goes to this voltage divider here to step it down to low voltage, which then goes through some alligator clips into our FM transmitter here. And that transmits over the air to our antenna, which is up there. Goes into this USB radio device and into our laptop where we receive it. It is at 85.1 megahertz, as you can see there. 85.3 is where it tunes, but then it downsamples a little bit because there's center noise on the antenna. And so it works.